My name's Ben Jones, and today I'm going to do never-ending pasta at Olive Garden. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a huge Olive Garden fan. Don't really, not one of those type of people. But they had me at never-ending, so let's go in there and eat a lot of pasta. I'll be honest with you guys, I had every intention of filming my experience inside the restaurant, but I had my old lady with me, and she told me that was going to be embarrassing for her. So I guess we'll just do it the way I've been doing it. The good news is I did the research and I took a lot of pictures while I was in there. So here we go. Never-ending pasta at Olive Garden. Now let's take a minute to understand what never-ending pasta is. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's never-ending pasta. It's all the pasta you can eat until they run out or you burst and they have to call the National Guard or something. Now for starters, it's going to come with never-ending breadsticks and your choice of never-ending soup or salad. Now, I will tell you, there is a way to get both the soup and the salad. I'll go over that in a minute. Now, with your pasta, you get to choose your pasta. You got 4 choices. You got fettuccine, spaghetti, angel hair, and rigatoni. I won't be touching the rigatoni because I don't like tubular pastas, but I digress. Now, you get to have your choice of sauce here. You get traditional marinara. You got Alfredo, 5 cheese marinara. You got creamy mushroom. You got meat sauce. You got spicy 3 meat sauce. Decisions. But don't worry, you can come up with different combinations. In fact, with the meat toppings here, which they have crispy chicken fritta, they have meatballs, and they have Italian sausage. With all these combinations, there's apparently 96 combinations of pasta you can get here. I didn't do the math or anything. I'm not very good at math. Barely do long division. Anyway, but just so you know, the choices are endless, like the pasta. Now, the $13.99 base price, that just covers the pasta and the sauce and the breadsticks and the soup salad. That does not include meat, but it's only an extra $5 to have meat on your pasta. And if you're doing it, you might as well do it right. So now, one key thing here is make sure you're extra cool to your server. If you're cool to your server's going to be cool back to you. They actually all hate never-ending pasta. It's more work for them. They don't make as much money, so they don't really like it. So one of the ways they're going to try to make money off of you is they're going to try to bend the rules a little bit for you. And that benefits you greatly. They're trying to hook you up so that you'll tip more, which is cool by me. Like, here's what happened in my case. When she took my order, she said, "You want soup or salad?" I said, "Soup." And then she started taking everybody else's order. And I started thinking about it. I was like, man, maybe I should have got the salad. So I was like, hey, can I change mine to salad rather than the soup? And she goes, well, I can bring you the soup and an extra plate here for the big salad. So I got soup and salad because she's trying to be cool and hook me up. Now, I started the meal off with the chicken gnocchi soup. I love soup. Normally, I'd get 3 or 4 bowls of this, but we're here for the pasta today, so I only ate 1. Next, I moved on to a salad because the lady was nice enough to grace me with both. So I said, let's eat some salad. Let's make sure all this cheese and everything moves. I want to point out, I did not touch the breadsticks at this point. Don't mess with the breadsticks early on in the game. Now, they're going to ask you what you want for your first bowl of pasta. You can switch it up all throughout. However, your first bowl of pasta is going to be your largest. So get one you really want to start with first. I kind of made the mistake of trying to go light. I went with spaghetti and meatballs with the meat sauce. Probably not light at all, but seemed like a good idea at the time. They're going to bring that cheese grater around. Don't be afraid to let them make it rain, all right? You sit there when they bring that cheese grater out, and when they say when, you let them start grating that cheese, and you let that ADHD kick in. And be like, oh, there's a blanket of 7 feet of cheese here. Oh, my bad. Now, after your first bowl of pasta, which is going to be your standard Olive Garden size entree of that pasta, you'll feel pretty full after this point, but we're not here to get pretty full, are we? We're here to explode. They'll start bringing out these smaller bowls when you order next. For my next pasta, I got the fettuccine with the creamy mushroom sauce and the chicken, which was pretty good. I preferred it to the spaghetti and meatballs. I ordered my third bowl of pasta at this point, but it was taking a minute to come out. So I said, you know what? It's all carbs. Might as well have a breadstick or two. So I did. Next, I went with the angel hair. And then I went with the 3-cheese marinara and Italian sausage, which was pretty good. Of all the pastas, I think I prefer the angel hair. Of all the meats, I think I prefer the chicken. Of all the sauces, I think I prefer the creamy mushroom. Now, at this point in the game, I kind of wanted to stop. I was feeling pretty full, but I couldn't because I have a reputation to maintain. So I went in for a little bit more salad because I felt that cheese in there. I was like, this is going to suck tomorrow. Let's keep it moving. Now, I re-upped one more time. I got the angel hair with the Alfredo sauce and the chicken, and that was pretty good. And I finished it. Look at that. That's finished. Now, at this point, my server came back and she said, sir, would you like a 5th bowl of pasta? And I said, I don't think I could possibly handle it at this point. And she said, would you like one to go? And I lit up like a Christmas tree. I said, of course, ma'am. I would love to have a to-go pasta. And she brought me a to-go pasta. She was supposed to charge me an extra $6. And she said, it's free if you keep it on the down low. So now we're engaged. We're getting married. So in conclusion, while Olive Garden may not be real Italian food, it may not even be actual food, and it's certainly not fancy. It's way less fancy now since I left it. I really unfancified that place. The Never Ending Soup, salad, breadsticks, and pasta bowl is absolutely worth it. For $13.99 plus the extra $5 to add meat, you can't beat it. Honestly, it's hard to eat fast food for that cheap and get that good of a deal. So I highly recommend the Olive Garden Never Ending Pasta Bowl. I will say, make sure you eat some salad. You will certainly thank me later.